call you back tomorrow. But the way you rapping got me is a problem. Ain't nobody tryna save you. Baby, get that baby.
Siberian tigers need large forest terrains for their survival. These species of tigers used to occupy the areas in northeastern China, the Korean Peninsula, and Mongolia. During the 1940s, the Siberian tiger was near extinction, but Russia was the first country to grant the conservation of tigers. Currently, they reside in the southeast corner of Russia, in the Sukhot-Alin mountain range of the Amur River. Due to hunting and the destruction of forests, the population of Siberian tigers have decreased from hundreds of thousands to 3,000 to 5,000 tigers. These forest environments provide the diet for Siberian tigers, which consist of buck, birds, and wild pigs, and occasionally bears. The biotic components in this environment are plants and other living organisms. The abiotic components in this environment are the amounts of oxygen, carbon dioxide, and the varies of temperatures.
Tigers are carnivores, which means they eat meat or other animals, such as deer, moose, salmon, rabbits, wild pigs, and brown bears. Deers eat lichens and grass, as well as the leaves of wineberry and bilberry bushes. Moose graze on leaves, bark, pine cones, twigs, and shrubs. Salmon eat plankton, other small fish, insects, squid, eels, and shrimp. Rabbits eat fresh fruit, hay, and grass. Wild pigs eat acorns, worms, grass, roots, bulbs, and some species of fungi. The species of bear that the tiger eats is a herbivore. It eats bilberries, acorns, pine seeds, and maple twigs. This food chain makes the Siberian tiger a secondary consumer because it eats primary consumers. Grass in a field replaces itself much faster than mice, fish, and hares can reproduce. But compared to secondary consumers such like tigers, lions, or falcons, primary consumers reproduce themselves much faster. So when the pyramid of biomass is constructed, there would be more tiger biomass than rabbit biomass, but more rabbit biomass than grass.
Siberian tigers are very important in the carbon cycle. The Siberian tiger eats food that has carbon in it, so now it has more carbon in its body. After that, it makes carbon dioxide through respiration. At some point, this tiger will die, releasing the carbon dioxide within. A tree nearby will go through the process of photosynthesis by taking in this carbon dioxide and letting out glucose and oxygen. Us humans need the necessary resources for survival, which are food, water, and decent shelter. Just like we need these basic materials for living, so do tigers. Currently, there are only 3,890 Siberian tigers left in the wild today. The main cause of this endangerment is the cruelty of humans towards tigers. Humans are expanding the agricultural and industrial areas, which leaves the tigers with minimal space. They cut timber for making new roads. Humans also settle into areas that are inhabited by Siberian tigers, which forces the tigers to leave their home because of human hostility. The forest areas are enclosed by large populations that receive low income, of which the majority of those people are illegal hunters. Siberian tigers need proper forest shelters for survival, but in places such as China, in the past 40 years, their population has doubled and about 99% of China's original forest has been destroyed. Different areas also use forests for grazing livestock and cutting wood for fuel. The Siberian tigers are challenged against humans for land. Humans take away their land for business and commercial purposes, which scares the tigers away. In addition to that, people hunt the same food as tigers. This makes the tigers resort to eating domestic animals and even humans. Although tigers are not very violent creatures unless you provoke them, the villagers feel threatened in the presence of a Siberian tiger and often poison, shoot, or snare them. Since many tigers are being illegally poached or die from diseases, the few remaining don't find mates. Due to the loss of habitat and food, the population of Siberian tigers are gradually decreasing and will eventually become extinct if people keep depriving them of their essential needs.